In some cases, the best practices are almost formless. If you want to practice form, that's fine. But there's a place to practice form. It's kind of like Bader and I were talking about earlier. Using that as a form of your physicality, exercising your cognitive, your mindset, trying to remember a pattern, for example, is extremely beneficial for your mind. Right, trying to perform that pattern with some sense of gracefulness and balance. That's a whole nother depth than just trying to remember a twister board. But with that being said, occasionally it's good just to have some good basic practice, um, and kind of getting the joints open and those types of things.
Mr. Steve
Uh,
is here.
all right, very good. All right, so we're going to get started. What we're going to do is we're going to do a basic warm up. Bruce, do you have me feet up?
Yep.
All right. All right, so let's get started. All right, let's loosen up the knees. And this is actually a little bit of a warm up for your ankle joints as well. Go the other way. Good. Let's bring it up. Circle out the hips a little bit. Ooh. Just big round circles. Good. Go the other way with it. Ooh. One more. Good. Now the head. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Let's go the other way. Good. All right. Let's just loosen up the shoulders. And as we're doing this a little bit, one of the things I try to the human brain, the way it's designed or laid out, as engineers could probably explain to you better as far as a building goes. But oddly enough, the brain is wired to your body functionally not by the size to which it communicates. It is to the amount of usage that it gets. Okay, and so by that, what I mean, let's dragon whips his tail. So in your motor cortex is in your brain. Your lips and your tongue cover more area in your brain for dexterity and ability to move and articulate it than your feet, because most people don't use their legs and feet enough, so that area of the brain shrinks. So pretty much all they do is walk. This kind of goes to what you and I were talking about earlier, Bader, right? So sometimes when you're trying to learn how to move things, your brain is going, I got nothing. You haven't used this ever. right? And now you're asking me to do it. Good. One more lap. And so when you look at the amount of area that covers, for example, your fingertips will carry a lot more uh, area in your brain for mapping than your knees, because it's not the size of the joint that dictates how much space the brain gives it. It's how much do you use it, right? So that's why some of the exercises and all that you're doing when you first start, it's really rough because your brain is literally trying to find going, okay, I'm not sure what you're asking me to do, right? But the more you work it, the better that gets. Okay. So what we want to do here is we're going to push it up. We're going to do pull down the sky, a little 8 brocades. We're not going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to cherry pick the exercises tonight. That's what basically is going to happen, right? So let's breathe in, push up, exhale, and pull down. Breathe in, out. Exhale, pull. We're just doing a little mind tether. So we only move when we exhale. Breathe in, out. Inhale, out. One more time. Breathe in. Uh, there you go. Good. All right. Pressing heaven and earth. So this is one where the hands start at neutral, about chest high. We're going to turn the belly button right. As we do, the right hand is going to push up toward the sky. You're going to turn. So you're here. Turn. Breathe in. Exhale to neutral. Inhale. Out. Stretch it out. Breathe in. Exhale, neutral. Breathe in. Neutral. Breathe in. Out. One more time. Oh, yeah, we'll do one more each side. Breathe in. Out. Last one. And return to neutral. Good. All right. Just for our thoracics, Jeff, you be real careful with this one. Okay. Like for you to feet somewhat together, or I mean, not together, but straight ahead. Turn the hips, the water deer arches to the moon. Reach it up. Arch it back a little bit. Good. Exhale as you come down. Turn it. There you go. Raise it up. Arch it back. Good uncoil. Now we're going to do that one more time. I'll show you a little variation that I do with it. All right. What I'll sometimes do to help me with some of my hip work is I'll take and I'll turn this one into an inverted T. Okay. And then I'll put the palms together, raise it up, keep arching back until my arms literally just fold. In this case, I turn my belly button turn left. So I'm going to drop my hands as tightly, letting them fall over my left shoulder. Good. Let it come down. Woo. Oh, did you feel that one working in your thoracics a little bit? Man. Okay. Let's turn it. The belly button's going to turn right in this case for me. So I'm going to turn my toe in, palms together, up as high as I can get it, and then just let them fold down over my right shoulder. Exhale, let it come down. Oh, yeah. How'd you like that one, Bader? Yeah, uh-huh. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, we got to tender you up so when we turn you into good old fashioned ribs and throw you on the grill, they won't be so tight and tough, right? Yeah, the that's a great one. It really does. It helps me a lot because it's not a flexibility I naturally have, so I have to work it. Plus, it really works my shoulders and those lats, all that through there. All right, so now I'm gonna turn this way so y'all, the TV folks, can hear me just fine. All right, feet about shoulder width apart. Let's take in a breath. As you exhale, let everything settle down a little bit. Let's just start with a natural silk breathing, okay? A 5 count in, a 5 count out, just an ebb and flow of breath. I'll let you know when I'm finished. Let your mind just follow the ebb and flow of your breath. If it wanders off for a moment or two, that's fine. Just gently bring it back without any judgment. 2 more breaths. Let your hands and arms rise up to the level of the heart a little bit. Get yourself grounded so your balance feels distributed evenly between front and back and side to side. For a little bit of time, we give ourselves permission to let go of the past. It's because it's already gone. We give ourselves permission to let go of the future because it's not here yet. Imagine your body is just a large balloon. Like when we were kids and you got to watch the parade and you'd see Mickey Mouse and Daffy Duck floating in the big Rose Bowl parade up in the sky, being gently pulled by the car. What if your body was that light? You could be that light, that free. The pressure inside of you and your little finger all the way to the little toes is all the same. I'd like for you to take in a breath and reach out, rounding out the back. As you exhale, point the middle finger toward the sternal notch, toward the bottom of your neck, top of your chest. Stay right there for a few breaths. Each time you exhale, imagine your back it opens up as you exhale, like two big saloon doors. And as you exhale, it opens up. All the way up. I'd like for you to exhale and let your hands float down to in front of your lower abdomen. I want you to pull with you, bring back with you that sensation of being that light. Hollow on the inside. I want you to try to maintain that sensation inside of you as we go through the first two sets of the fire set. Okay? Hands float. Just a smooth movement. Light as a big balloon. Take your time. Good. Holding the moon posture. Open. Sitting back. Check yourself. Be light in your mind. The whole body's light. Good. Sit and sweep it over. Since we're light, we'll just keep flowing. Take your time, sitting back. Open. Good. Turn to neutral. Turn and push the sky. Step out. Gather the clouds. Hold them in a cross hand. Bring the feet in. Stand up nice and tall. And finish. 5:59. Okay, so how was that? Okay. One of the things with that particular set, when you're in the cloud mindset or the hollow balloon, that's exactly the meditation Sifu Chin gives. He loved to use those Looney Tune parade characters, right, as part of your meditation. But one of the things that y'all are, we all have to work on sometimes is that we get so stuck in trying to be right that it's never right. Right. And sometimes you have to let go of all that and focus on a different type of right. Right. Because being able to ebb and flow and to be able to be uh, adaptable is an extremely right quality to have. It's a great quality to have. So you may not do the form mechanically correct all the time, but when you're trying to be the light little and the floating, you just want to keep moving without any extra emphasis on movement. So for several of you, you've gotten into a habit, irregardless which form it is that you'll hit a posture and you just stay there. And then you start over again. Okay. And it's clunky, right? Because you're trying to make it right. And there's nothing wrong with it. But occasionally you need to put into you a flow practice. And the only way I ever learned to do it was to use that mindset. Just like just like the leaves moving up there in the breeze. Right? All of a sudden you're not moving quickly or slowly. You're just trying to keep a pace that feels that the wind is in your heart, that you're the metronome and you don't have to. But the hard thing about that practice, at least for me, is that your mind has to stay right here. You can't be two moves up or a move up. Okay. Well, was there any comments or observations with that particular practice? How'd you hip handle it? Okay, good. Okay. All right. How are you, Bader? That's good. All right. Observation. Did you like it, Bruce?
Yeah, how did you know I need to suffer today?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bruce said how did I know he needed to suffer today? Because I feel you, brother, right here. And plus, I know you.
I got you right here.
Yeah, right. All right, man. Y'all take care.